The following is intended for mature audiences only. Discretion is advised.
All right, guys. Back at it. Yeah. We're talking MonsterVerse, Kong, and Godzilla.
Legendary's MonsterVerse in particular.
Legendary's Yeah, that's a little bit too big for me. I'm a little inebriated. I realize this shit's a little bit kind of racist. We'll get into it more into the show. But Josh, kick my... Yeah, we got my boo. We got my Tim. We got that Rob. We got that Josh. Yeah, every day you're gonna hear some bullshit we talking about. Smack you in your mouth with the DC and the Marvel talking clout. Y'all bitches can't have my in your mouth. Yeah, here we go again.
All right, welcome back. By the time this comes out, should be like mid-November or something.
Do that?
Because if you let me finish.
Hey guys, it's 6:30 in the morning, you know, on a Friday.
No,
at
listen.
6:30. While this recording's coming out, we're gonna
big ass monsters shit up. That's what we're here to talk about.
This MonsterVerse is somewhat a little bit weird because I've started looking deeper into these movies and deeper into the universe, and there's a little bit of things I need to bring to light.
Is this the racist thing? You said it was racist.
A little bit racist. Like
how so?
Like where the at, bro? Give me other than running for his life, Point Dexter Urkel in these little movies that is doing something or part of something that's worth something.
Most of the people in the old MonsterVerse movies were all Japanese, weren't they?
Yeah, we ain't gonna get there, and then we ain't gonna talk about how most of these is basically have to do with the Asian culture or the islanders that are Asians basically still too.
But I mean, if you kind of break down most of the movies from that time, especially when it was like their own eras, like, you know, like the blaxploitation movies,
Japanese
or
made.
They had
figured like
very little amount of other people in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was really just highlighting their people and shit.
So go figure when they like, especially in the first few movies, you're gonna get.
Where's Monarch in Africa? You don't see it. You don't see Monarch in Africa. You don't know that mite shit. Out of here, Tim. I don't see mites when I'm watching the movie.
I don't know, man.
There's no mites.
Well, that's what the show is for. Monarch itself is a global organization. It's very and you see that like there's all these different kaiju all over the map. You see some spots in Africa. They very well might go there. I don't know.
They're better, bro. Like no eco is like no eco.
But like I could, but even I don't know. I could also say that like
stop. They go to Rob's country, Mexico or some shit. There's some Spanish fucking with Rodon. They go to Rob's country.
We even had Hispanics in Star Trek, so like I don't have an argument there and shit.
You know, if they go to India, that's one thing, but like you know, it's not like they're ever gonna go to Bangladesh. You know what I mean? So it's like I have no room to say shit here. So,
but even if they did, they show British people and shit.
Yeah, bro, they showed for me like. We ain't gonna get into Tim shit. I don't want to be racist.
But it's true because even the ones that even the movies that take place like in America and shit, they're like for Japanese Americans. They had nobody but stupid. Like people that were white were always stupid or idiot, and then people that were Japanese say they were to the day.
You do get more black characters in the comics for both
MonsterVerse is domestic violence. Like it's always portrayed in the movies. It's always domestic violence. You got some white people mad at their families, got some kind of issue. Name one of the movies where ain't some domestic white people problem.
I don't know about domestic violence, but yeah, domestic
bullshit.
There's they always sacrifice. They always sacrifice the young woman to the kaiju.
Tim, they're borderline not hitting because when you watch Kong, King of the Monsters.
I'm just saying, I grew up on Smacks.
Don't try to.
I grew up on Smacks. Like I'm brown. I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying, like, they didn't set it up like that. Like they could have.
Let the Virgins smacking each other in the Humvee in that movie, talking shit to each other about being bad parents to each. Shut the fuck up with that. You can't argue. And then the one be with them two weird ass creatures in the first Godzilla. He got a problem with his domestic violence. The son thinks his dad's batshit crazy, and it's just all. And then you notice it's just white people. And then the only character that's black in any of these movies that they give some kind of resistance is the podcaster that's conspiracy crazy.
Who's right? That's the thing. That like he's right.
Tim,
it's not like
Tim,
he's
Tim,
crazy.
Tim. You see aliens in the air, and it's officially known that aliens are real now. Any podcast that has aliens on it that said aliens is real is right at that point. Really, you ain't feathering us out. You ain't weaving us out of like he's unique.
They did make it out that he's the only one in the universe that like is actually hitting.
I don't believe it.
That's what the show is about.
That wasn't too popping because that was like taking pictures, going viral officially now.
He was popping enough to have a following that people were listening.
Or I ain't even gonna say it.
Wait, wasn't the main character of Pacific Rim black?
No, it was after Star Wars.
Right.
That had to do a Star Wars movie to get that shit. Come on, the first one was about that white boy, him and his brother.
But do you hear what you just said? He had to do like Star Wars was nothing.
No. He had to do Star Wars in order for him to get apart. What we're trying to say is that it was big.
Star Wars, Tim, let's get real. Hold on, shut up. Let me finish this and answer the correct way, and then I'll be quiet. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, listen to this. The trailer that released with him, 95% of people who saw that thought it was a parody.
Is that any discredit to him or the editors?
What does that tell you? That even in a real authentic trailer, they thought that shit was a Saturday Night Live sketch.
That's everybody who can't take him seriously.
Hey, Tim, okay, well then, hey, it doesn't matter. If Will Smith would have did it, it probably would have worked. I don't know, pre-slap, yeah, it would have worked. But if it was, I'm not.
It would have been even weirder with Will Smith. What the is Will Smith
not
doing
pre-slap, actually pre whatever his ex-wife was saying about his shit, about his ass.
We ain't gonna get into that because that shit right there.
That was weird, bro. That
some weird cuckold. Is it called cuckold, chockhold, or?
I don't know. Will Smith being in Star Wars would immediately take me out of it for like even watching the movie after the trailers.
Don't make fun of him if he's a cuck.
Are we
That's that Josh crazy shit, Tim.
I don't know that it's crazy. People are gonna like what they like, I guess.
I'm not watching.
Will Smith does seem like I'll watch type of dude. Who knows? As I was saying earlier, before we went off on whatever tangent we went off, the working title that you had on your list for this episode was Godzilla having sex with what or who? Like it was some mystery.
You got Godzuki. So I'm like,
so the only thing I can say to that, since you're not into Godzilla like that, is that it's a known thing that Godzilla and Mothra.
And that was another thing, bro, about that lady. Bitch. No, where was she at in Godzilla versus Kong?
Where were any of them at, dude?
Yeah, they were all missing. All of the all of the kaiju are missing.
There was this meme I saw. Somebody tweeted this picture and they captioned it. Yeah, like it's that shot of Godzilla walking away, where like in Kong just like standing there, and the caption's like, "Yeah, Godzilla finally respects Kong because he's the only one who like didn't bow down to him, but still showed up when he was getting his ass handed to him by a knockoff that ran on Wi-Fi."
Yeah, bro. That's a knockoff running on straight up Bluetooth. It was weird because I would have loved to see Kong swing off Behemoth's goddamn horns, the sloth looking. There could have been some badass battles with the spider. The spider could have came and helped. There was all kind of shit.
Hey, that's what this next movie might give us, Godzilla and Kong, since they're going to be up like the Hollow
Earth ancestral month, that ancestral red monkey or whatever it is. I know it sounds racist, bro, right?
It's a regular.
It sounds
racist, but I'm not even being racist.
But here's the other thing: it also sounds very Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's like Kong and Godzilla are fighting an ancestral mean
like
red
monkey. They're fighting the older Saiyan. They're fighting Broly or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's
and the look cold too. The look cold, bro.
He does look savage.
Well, come on,
looks savage.
They both got their asses whooped by the robot. Like,
no, they
forget about it.
No, they didn't get their asses whooped by the robot. Because if they did get their asses,
Godzilla did, and then Kong came in. And
Godzilla did.
They both. Admittedly, I'll say this: they didn't get their asses handed to them together, but they like
individually.
MechaGodzilla did put up a fight.
Can I say something? When you win a fight, how the you get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, at that point, it was, they already got the accent and
I'm
all that
just
other
simple fact. If you,
I mean,
I would love to see someone sit there and
you
say,
can lose a fight. You can lose a battle and win a fight.
The point that we're trying to make is they didn't walk away unscathed. They did get beat the up.
All I'm saying is this, though. When you're watching two fighters box and they interview him at the end and then lost, so I his bitch ass up. And look at that. Then up. Did you win, sir? No. Oh, we didn't fuck him up enough to win. He must have fucked you up enough to win. Just throwing that out there.
Absolutely.
That's definitely saying winners lose. Winners winning and losing.
He wasn't easy. All we're saying is he wasn't easy.
And they're catching on an ancestral monster this time, one that's been around forever and shit. You know he's gonna be kicking ass.
But no,
if
you're
I
right,
was
Boo,
smart,
OG Red Ape looks mean.
Yeah, OG Red Ape look cold. Look kind of scary, bro.
He looks like he's gonna toy with these.
Like, yeah, he looks like he's gonna
coy.
He looks like he's gonna be playing games with them. Like primitive, like they're primitive.
Like, oh, you guys came, huh? Okay, let's see what you guys got.
Oh, it's cute.
He looks like he's gonna.
No, it's like all cute. It's all cute. The kids from the kindergarten are coming to try to play.
He does have that vibe about him. I'm pretty excited about it, to be real with you. He looks.
I'm trying to figure it out how they gonna bring him into the story.
I mean, so they got portals and everything. They already have the fact that Ghidorah itself is an alien, so they've got cosmic shit in play.
Speaking about that, thank you for reminding me about that Ghidorah shit. I've been wanting to ask you. The Netflix, and shout out Big Comedy Network. I love you guys like I love my dog. The Netflix Godzilla. How many Godzillas there are first off in that?
You talking about the
Planet
CG
Eater? Planet Eater.
So technically speaking, there's like two, but there's one main one, which is the biggest one.
The one that was sleeping.
Yeah.
And then so the one was Godzuki then, basically.
More or less, like
that's how they basically want to say that.
It's their workaround, I suppose. Like I didn't think about it like that, but like if you
that's Godzuki then, because when they had that
because they don't treat it like offspring. They treat it like
a fakey,
like a clone minion type shit.
That's weak. That's weak ass writing. It was Godzuki.
Well, that's the thing. Not a lot of people like the Netflix ones for a reason. Especially the
too
first
much talking. Too much talking.
It's very slow.
We have to understand.
Very slow. Even the fights themselves are like very sluggish. They hype up MechaGodzilla so much, and then you don't see him for shit.
It's a city, right?
Right.
Well, like there's the thing. There is a MechaGodzilla model. Like,
right.
There is a model, but they don't use it really in the show much. They give you glimpses of it, but it's way beyond like a movable MechaGodzilla.
Yeah, and Josh, this reminded me of you, Josh. Ghidorah. You wouldn't like this Ghidorah.
Kind of boring.
Wait, what do you mean?
This Ghidorah was weak. This Ghidorah was trash, bro.
It was just the three heads popping out through a cosmic hole. Like it.
Because here's the thing: when Godzilla swings for him, it's transparent. He only can take damage from him. He can't give damage from him.
I don't honestly remember how this fool even defeats Ghidorah.
I cut it off once I saw Ghidorah, and I was like, "That's Ghidorah," and he's been summoned by like a tribe from another planet he's known for world eating. Like, it's garbage, bro.
He's the biggest Godzilla and the most boring, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There might be some folks who like it. There's a lot of folks I know who didn't, including me. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. And I'm a Godzilla, like, I'm obsessed.
I even rewatched the old ones.
Like the 54 ones or the original ones?
No, I'm talking the newer ones with real CGI.
No, 2014.
Yeah, I'm just tripping out of how the moth bitch be the bitch didn't show up again, and Godzilla versus Kong, which is kind of trash. She should have been there. That's his bottom bitch. And
I honestly thought that they were gonna bring out Mothra at some point, and I was disappointed not to see that.
Nah, because Kong would have that bitch 5 ways from Sunday. That's my.
No, yeah, Kong would have easily just like wouldn't have been that.
And that's here's the thing. Rodon's a dick, dude. Rodan is a piece of shit, bro. Rodan is that drunk at the bar that want to start shit with, especially when he hit the city of whatever city that was when he flew past it. That was some cold shit.
I think that was like a South American city. I think it wasn't like
that's one
Brazil
of Ross people's, bro. Your people's got the business in that one, bro.
In North
Ross.
America.
Yeah, your people got the business.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I ain't paid for a UFC event in 10 years. Pirating is very, very bad. I don't like how they portray Kong as kind of an. I don't like that.
How so? He doesn't speak.
Correction, Rafi does speak, and you just insulted everybody that speaks sign language.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. You've just insulted everybody that speaks
with his mouth. And how does he sign
black?
How does he sign black?
As Tim would say, you can't read now. Okay, all right.
I did not say that. Don't put hard R's in my mouth. Right. Don't do that.
You can't read now. Okay, as Tim would say.
Well, how does he sign black then? How does he sign in black?
No, yeah. How is he black?
No one said he's signing in black. There you go again, being racist, Rob. How can you sign in black?
Exactly my point. How are they portraying him as a black? How is it racist? How is he racist then?
You said they made him out to be black. I'm asking how.
I just don't like I just felt like it was a black man being suppressed by the white Asian Godzilla.
I mean, listen, to be fair, legendary Godzilla is white Asian.
I don't like the suppression of a black man. It's like a suppression, like stand down. White man runs this shit still. White man runs this shit still.
I don't know. I think that's you projecting right there, sir.
Projecting? I don't give a what you're talking about. They were listen here, bro. They were literally all they needed to do was put a Black Lives Matter tattoo on Kong, and it would have sealed the deal.
But they didn't do that. They didn't do it. They didn't do any of that.
They had to go. Listen here, bro. I got the intuition like Kong can't survive here in a white world. He needs to go back to his motherland. You need to go back to your motherland. And then the little Asian girl was sitting there, your people. Go back to your home with your people.
He was too big for his cage. They had to be like, no, he.
What do you mean too big for his cage? What the Godzilla is then? Small? Suck my ass.
Isn't in a
what's
cage.
Up with
they don't cage Godzilla, though.
They don't cage Godzilla. They're not caging Rodan. They're not caging the behemoths. They're not caging any of these bitches, but they cage the black gorilla. Black power. I feel for you, Kong. Out of here. What's most portrayed? Tim, let me ask you.
Once he became as big as them, they're like, no, he can't stay here, son.
I don't give a what anybody says, and leave a comment. I don't give a what anybody says. You can leave a fucking comment. When they portray black people, we're considered the gorilla, the fucking gorillas. We're this, we're that, we're all that shit.
You have yet to provide any deliberate example of like.
Yeah, you haven't provided anything. Just a white Godzilla suppressing a black ape.
How is he black?
There's white
that's
people.
That's where he was throwing in the different lines. When you read between the lines,
go there, Kong's made by a white man too. So Kong is just as white. Kong's another white man.
Okay, but
what year was it made, Josh? What year was Kong made and created?
So Kong is like.
No, Josh. Simple question. Before we continue,
1900s, but I'm actually trying to like help you out. No,
racist.
That's the thing about
1920s.
No, but that's the thing about Kong though, is that it is in a time when whites were inherently racist against black people. So Kong in itself.
And then what else did they say? Going after the white woman, oppressed by the monster, going after the blonde white woman. You better sit your brown ass down and look past the lines.
Technically, he's right. Google. He's actually really correct
this
on
is
that.
Like something that's like deeper than like.
I won't deny that old ass
sit
Kong
your ass
is racist
down.
As hell. Yes.
The foundation of Kong is racist.
Foundation, racist.
Sure, but
and you don't think these is gonna slip it in today's society? You're wrong. They got that chained up and shit. White people gotta release him. He's a shit. And even that bitch says, release the monkey because the white supremacist mother Godzilla's gonna come and kill us.
But yeah, I think you're actually on a real like legitimate point there, because honestly, most of the movies really were racist towards anybody that wasn't Japanese American or American.
The original movies that had a meaningful message, sure. I don't honestly think
argument ended then.
I don't honestly think 2016.
This has been brought to you guys by the Fat Signal.
No,
Boo doesn't really get the opportunity to really get the mode people.
I don't think recent Godzilla versus Kong was marketed to be a political like whatever. It's
no, but he still had the same underlying tone of who Godzilla was and who Kong was.
Who Kong was and who Godzilla was.
They still kept it the same. Look at the original Godzilla.
It got so gangster that Godzilla had to used his atomic breath and shot through hollow earth, destroyed the house. Depressed, oppression. This had to literally go to his motherland and get destroyed that.
I'm with Tim though. Like I don't think like the new ones are racist, but I do think like the old ones.
Of course you are, Josh. You're losing points. Continue.
Like I did agree with you that like
I think it stays the same. I think it stays the same. Look, it's the jungle man that's helping out his people, making sure everybody comes in through, and they're trying to come over here and take him out.
And beyond that, they're making it out to say that Kong's people stamped out Godzilla's race when they had no right to in the first place, apparently, with all this.
Oh, no. Shut up, because obviously something happened to Kong's race.
No.
Better. And that's why I might go for the red monkey, too, because he might be one of the Malcolm X monkeys and got Kong shit like
no, but
pro-monkey.
Plymouth Rock, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Yeah, we didn't land on Plymouth Earth. We didn't land on Hollow Earth. Hollow Earth landed on us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
But
he might be Malcolm Ape.
Son, they're making it out to be the apes to be the invaders.
You're the son right now. You've just been son. You've just been son, son.
No.
Listen here, son.
No. You can yeah. But everything right now, everything
you can believe all you want right now.
Look it up. Everything that's new about Godzilla and Kong and this new Monarch legacy bullshit or whatever it is, they're making it out
new. Tim, I'm going off of everything before this new shit. Okay, and right now, from what I'm looking up, no, Tim.
This new shit is part of the old shit. So, hold on. You can't just commandeer everything the way you want it every time. You can't spin everything.
You can't commandeer. You can't sit here and spin everything. You can't sit here and
you can't keep spinning.
Yeah, you can.
That everything that's been released is pointing out to the apes being the invaders.
You can spin it as much as you want. You can spin it as you want. Tim, you can spin it all you want. You can spin it all you want. White Atlantis.
Brown Atlantis.
You can spin it as much as you want. You can spin it as much.
Okay, so we're just spinning.
Yeah, you can spin it as much as you want, like a bottle and is playing. There, whatever you want to.
You can do the same.
The best part about all this is that our audience is going to get the individual.
Your Kong is racist. Your Godzilla's racist. Your Godzilla suppresses.
So what are we doing talking about it? They're all racist. We don't need to enjoy any of this. Got it.
Understood. I can't wait to see how Josh edits this shit. It's going to be.
Tim, awesome. All right, now, Rob. Tim said on his shit now. Now, Rob.
Go through the show that I was really excited to see. Like, okay, now Boo said it's racist. Okay, everything is racist. Perfect. Nothing is fun anymore.
The fact that you're thinking about
but everything really was racist for the longest. Everything really was racist though forever.
But I'm like, I don't think these new ones are deliberately trying to make a point that they're actually.
Yeah, Tim, the fact that they gave me black on black crime in Skull Island pisses me off. It felt like black on black crime when Samuel L. Jackson trying to kill the ape.
Man,
it felt like he was trying to kill one of my peoples.
Okay,
shut your ass up.
Absolutely, you're right.
That's actually the point I was trying to make earlier with you know you have the tribesmen trying to save his people and shit, and then here comes the Americans.
They're literally not black
and
people.
That's why they put a black man. But that's why they put a black person there.
They're not black. No, I'm talking Kong and Samuel, one of my favorite actors. Tom Cruise is the black Samuel.
Okay.
What about
back to what we were saying? Though.
This is what
Tim.
we were saying.
I get it, Tim. Your favorite character has been low-key racist and has been suppressing all the other races.
Legendaries, sure, yeah.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying. As long as you admit that, we can move forward.
No, all this says to me is that I can't bring anything to you without putting a filter over it. And I get it. Your folks,
not
your
even
people have been
look.
historically wrong. It's this catch-22 thing where it's like, hey, is this fun? It's secretly racist. All right, well, everything is by the end.
Dude,
of the
if you want to
day.
watch, if you want to follow that point up, Tim, look at some of the old Bruce Lee movies.
They're racist too. Everything is racist. I get it.
They're racist like a.
Is, but at what point do
Tim, you should understand me when Johnny 5, Are You Alive, is a white man.
Yeah, and he said sorry.
That's all I gotta tell you. Johnny 5, Are You Alive?
He said sorry. Hank Azaria said sorry when he didn't need to. I was fine.
Phrases in
Here's the
shit.
thing: brown folk are a lot of brown folk are like, we make fun of ourselves half the time anyway. It doesn't matter.
And look at Apu. Look at Apu from The Simpsons. He was white too.
But we didn't have. Most of us didn't have an issue with it. Some comedians were, but I'm telling you, like most of us were fine.
No one went off about Cleveland. No one's tripping on Cleveland Brown. I get that. No one's tripping on Cleveland Brown. That's one of the most iconic black characters, other than the Boondocks, and the Boondocks more goes off of stereotypes. So that shit funny as. But when it comes to black characters made mostly by white,
it makes fun of direct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no one's bitching about Cleveland Brown either. No one makes fun of him being the token.
There was a lot
guy.
of bitching about Speedy Gonzalez, but now he's starting to come back around. But
there was
I with Speedy. I was like, that's
Gabriel Iglesias didn't. They asked Gabriel Iglesias if they wanted him to just like voice his like normal voice, be the new Speedy voice, and he was like, "Nah, dude, I'm gonna do Speedy like Speedy." That like,
and it's great. His Speedy Gonzalez is hilarious, bro. Great. He acts like a Mexican.
I haven't seen it. I mean,
acts like a Mexican, dude.
Like,
Total
be
Mexican.
your most blackest character in Looney Tunes, you would have to say is Foghorn Leghorn. I reckon. Like, I reckon I read some fried hog maw and some collard greens.
Yeah, pretty much. Way southern, though. That's the thing. It's kind of tough.
Big Boo loves you guys listening. Appreciate you guys listening. Shout out to Big Comedy Network for dealing with Roth and Tim. I apologize for them. Going forward, we will definitely try to give you guys what you like to hear or anything, what you want to hear, not what we want to talk about. We're going to try. Please leave a comment.
Even though the next episode is exactly what Boo wants to talk about.
And it's everything like that.
It's like, no, we're not. We're really not going to.
Going forward, us at the Fat Signal, we really, truly care how you guys feel about our show. Kick that lovely beat.
Be good humans.
I noticed it too.
I'm gonna miss it.
Funny that you know.
I noticed it. That's the problem.
I noticed it.
I love my Tim. I love Godzilla Tim. I love Godzilla Tim. I love Godzilla Tim.
No, you don't.
Don't worry, I love Godzilla Tim. No, I don't. Mine is Kong. Mine is Kong hitting the bong all day, holding his bong ding long.